Round 8 of the 2019 UCI Women's World Tour headed to southern Belgium and the picturesque town of Huy for La Freccia Vallona. There was a relaxed mood around the start area as once again the sun came out to greet the riders. However, there was a stiff wind and the infamously steep Mer de Huy waiting for the riders at the end of the 118.5 kilometres.
My legs are already hurting just thinking about it, so it's just two of the hardest climbs, and certainly having Sharav before the Mer de Huy is super hard. So I think that you just have to have the legs and you have to be able to save a bit of energy if you really want to fight for the victory up the Mer. And I think with Annemiek we have a fantastic option there, and I'm hoping to play my part too and support her for the final there.
I think it's quite obvious that this is a race for me. I really do love it. From the very beginning, very early in my career, it was kind of a benchmark to sort of show that I had the potential to really make a career of professional cycling. It would be a dream come true to win the race.
For the first time in the race's history, the peloton rolled out of Huy's Grand Place, heading uphill and onto the exposed, windy roads of the Ardennes, where Mitchelton-Scott set a fierce tempo. After around 30 kilometres, a group of 6 riders escaped off the front, building a decent lead, with Tatiana Ryabchenko escaping the group and eventually taking the points on 3 of the day's 7 classified climbs. This included the first of 2 passes of the Mer de Huy and its 20% ramps. But by the time she crossed the line, the bunch were hot on her heels. Shortly after going over the top, 4 women escaped the bunch, once again building a good lead, but it was not to be, and they were caught as the race entered its closing stages. On the penultimate climb, the Côte de Sharav, the world champion Anna van der Breggen made a move, attacking, thinning the bunch and ending many riders' hopes of success. With just 3 kilometres to go, Sunweb's Floortje Mackaij launched a solo bid for glory, reaching the foot of the Mer de Huy alone, leading by 15 seconds. She kept a good pace as the gradient began to bite, but the chasers were closing in. Steeper and steeper, just a few of the world's best riders were left, and still Mackaij led the race. But she was soon caught. Katarzyna Niewiadoma made the first move, but as she tried to edge away on the unforgiving slopes, it was the rainbow jersey of van der Breggen who closed her down, taking the lead of the race for the first time. Behind, Annemiek van Vleuten was sprinting to close the gap, while Annika Langvad fought with her bike and the gradient to stay in touch. While she was overtaken by van Vleuten, it was Anna van der Breggen who raised her arms to celebrate conquering La Freccia Vallona for the 5th consecutive year.
So good. No, really nice. I feel already good. I felt good in Amstel and we like racing so far this season. It goes well, but really that big victory next to Nieuwsblad was not really there yet. So it's nice for me, for myself, but also for the team, for the sponsors to have a big victory now.
Yeah, it was even some echelon action. It was a bit sad that people couldn't follow it live on television because there were good actions and initiated by my team. I think after 60 kilometers it was open fields and we felt like, we will make it hard. We put the hammer down there with the crosswinds, and which was actually cool. So the whole team took part in this second place. So it was super cool, a team effort.
I cannot explain how special this is to me. First, getting the opportunity to race with Boels. Second, getting to race at the biggest stage in the world. And third, being on the podium for the second time out of 3 Welter races. I mean, my mind still really can't understand it. It's such a cool experience.
Displaying her incredible consistency, multiple world champion Marianne Vos managed to take 4th place, while a brave Niewiadoma finished 6th. Second place means Annemiek van Vleuten is closing in on the lead of the UCI Women's World Tour standings. Annika Langvad's 3rd place lifts her to 7th overall. Consistent all season, Marta Cavalli's 30th place means she now leads the UCI Women's World Tour Young Rider classification, while an excellent 5th position sees Demi Vollering move to 4th place overall.